Alright, boys, we are back. And I don't have a new controller just yet, but I am using the Great Domsky, so hopefully the damn left stick will work, alright? So, I was reading your comments. You guys were saying trade this guy, trade that guy, go after this guy, go after that guy. They can help your teams. I agree we have to make some moves, but I can't make any moves until the trade deadline anyway. So, we got to try and get our team going here, and then come trade deadline, maybe we will be in a playoff position, okay? So, can't make any trades just yet. So, let's go back into the edit lines. And I had a few ideas here for the line changes. In the last video, I was going to send down Connolly and Granlund, but you know what? I don't really have anyone to replace them anyway. So, you know what? They can stay up. They can stay up. But I'm not going to put Joe Thornton with Stamkos anymore. I want to spread these two guys out, okay? So, the first line, actually, the first line's looking good. Perron, Stamkos, and Connolly. Hopefully, Stamkos can bring Perron and Connolly up a little bit. Alright, so that's what I'm hoping for. That'll be the first line. Second line, LeCavalier, Thornton, and Granlund. Alright, so now hopefully we get some depth scoring. Put someone like Joe Thornton alongside of LeCavalier. Alright, hopefully this is not going to hurt Stamkos. It may a little bit, but hopefully now we have two lines that can get a goal a game. Maybe 2 goals, you know. And then we can't really do much for down here. I mean, our grinders aren't the greatest, but what are you going to do, right? I mean, they're good, but we need a better, like David Moss is not good to be on the third line. Chris Kelly is. Chad Rose is not the greatest to be on the third line. They're all almost like perfect fourth line grinders. Alright? So yeah, that's what we're missing. We're missing like a power forward and a two-way forward. Defenseman. We're going to leave Stewart and Hedman. No, I'm going to bring Ekman Larson up with Hedman. Alright, get some goals. Stewart's with Shattenkirk and then Leopold and Allen. Power play. Now I'm going to stack the first line power play. Okay, I'm just going to stack it up. Okay? I need a power play goal a game. So the power play lines are going to be Joe Thornton, Stamkos, and LeCavalier. I know, I'm doing it. And then the second line will be Perron, Connolly, and Granlund, okay? Hedman and Shattenkirk, Ekman Larson, and Stewart. Yep, okay. Stamkos and Thornton. There you go. And then Perron and LeCavalier. There you go. Hedman and Shattenkirk. Yep. Penalty kill. Joe Thornton, McClement, Kelly, Grant. Same, put Granlund on the penalty kill. No, I'll take him off. Let's put LaRose in there. I know it won't matter too much because our penalty kill already sucks, but what are you going to do, right? Hedman up. Allen, no. How good is Leopold defensively? Now, I want Brad Stewart in there instead of Leopold. Actually, wait. Allen. Let me check Allen compared to Leopold. Yeah, I would rather have Allen in there. Yeah, Leopold, Stewart. There you go. Alright, shootout looks like that then. Extra attackers. Yeah, we'll just Stamkos and Thornton now because they're not on the same line. And Bernier, boys, we got to give Bernier the shot. I mean, he may not be good this year, but he's still B-, B-, and we're still on our rebuild. I know this is going a bit slower than it was for Columbus because we traded away for NHL players, but now we have a ton of prospects. By year 4 or 5, for the last 5 years, we will be amazing. I know it sucks to not be a good team right now, but I'm not going to sacrifice the future. This guy can still be a 90 overall goaltender in a year or two, so I don't think it's him that's not getting it done. Because, I mean, look at other goalies. Reimer, 85. Hiller of Anaheim, he's only 87, all right? Let's find Kiprasov is an 85. I think he's probably gotten a little bit worse. Chicago, 87. Crawford, we always see Chicago up there. Colorado, Varlamov, 87. Columbus, 87. Dallas has an 88 goalie, right? Detroit, Howard's 89. So, I mean, other goalies that get their teams into the playoffs are, like the Minnesota Wild have been one of the best teams in the NHL. 88 overall goaltender. So I don't buy it that Bernier is the whole cause here. I really think it's the depth. I think we don't, the lack of depth and the lack of having a first and second line with just studs all on it. All right, I think Granlund and Connolly, yeah, they're getting some points, boys, but somebody's got to get the points, right? I mean, I don't think that they're helping us win games like they should be. But what are you going to do, all right? So we'll give Bernier a lot of starts here, just like we did in the later end of the last season. I'm still going to get Lindbeck some starts like on split games, but I want to run with Bernier here. If anything, just get him games played so we can have some experience. Oh, actually, before I start one more game, and we lose 2-1. Green up, no, we don't need him. 2-1, still can't score goals. We go to GM Tracker here and let me, yes I can, assistant coach. There you go. 2-1's not Bernier's fault. Why aren't we scoring goals? Why are we not scoring goals? 4-3, and when we do score goals, we allow. My God, Yeah, we're not a good team. That's right. I'm going to get over it. We're not a good team. It's not the end of the world. Still rebuilding. First round. Yep. Defenseman. Yeah, stay in the WHL. There's a lot of first-rounder WHL defensemen. There you go. Come on, Bernier. Steal us a game or two. Why can't we be getting like 4 goals a game, man? With that, now we're getting shut out. See, it's not Bernier. It's our freaking offense, man. Look at this. In the last 3 games, one with 1 goal for. The next with we get shut out. All right, 2 goals for. I mean, I don't think it's Bernier. I really don't, boys. That's all right, though. Yeah, this might be the year we get rid of Joe Thornton and LeCavalier. I did the autosave one. Just because, I mean, I wanted to keep them for another few years, but I don't know. I think maybe trading maybe at least one of them away for a solid two solid third liners, right? Until Lemieux and Igolden are ready to come up. All those guys are still down in the minor. And look at that, Lindbeck gets a 2-1 victory. See, just cannot score goals. And now I think Stamkos is getting hurt because he doesn't have Joe Thornton alongside of him. 6 goals against. Good God. All right, you know what? I'm just going to run with Bernier here. Yeah, there's no point in switching goalies back and forth. Doesn't matter. We just have to run with Bernier, get him the experience, and let's see what he does. So we're going to go all the way up to, yeah, we'll go to December with him. See what happens here. Come on. And the Calgary Flames, with their 85 overall goaltender, keep us to only 1 goal. See what I'm saying? It's really hard. And we're already up to 17 regulation losses. We're already missed the playoffs. I mean, we'd have to like win 10 in a row, and we'd still not even be that much above 500. Yeah, we're not making the playoffs, boys. It's not happening. Oh, there's a 5 goal. Unbelievable. Oh, there's 4 goals. Unbelievable. Come on now. Pissing me off. I don't know what it is. We're going to have to make some trade. Oh, there's 3 in a row. All right, hang on a second here. Remember last year, I was saying we're not a playoff team, we're not a playoff team, and then we won like, we went 12-2 up to the trade deadline. There's another win. All right. All right, that's okay. We had like 4 or 5 in a row there. All right. Stamkos got some goals. Let's check out our stats here. Team stats. Goals for per game. Wait, it's the X sort. Goals for per game, we are 26th in the league. So you see what I'm saying? We're just not scoring goals. How can you fault Bernier when we're only getting less than 2.5 goals a game? I want to be at 3.25. All right? I mean, I know that's high up there, but at least over 3, and we're nowhere near that. So we're just not scoring goals. Goals against per game, 17th in the league. All right, I mean, yeah, that's not the best, but again, if we were top 10 in goal scoring, I guarantee you we'd have 5 or 6 more wins. All right, and that would take away 5 or 6 more losses. We'd be above 500. Power play percentage, 17.6. Yep, crappy. Penalty kill percentage, 13th in the league. So I still, boys, I don't think it's our goals against. All right, because we're not at the worst in the league. We're around midway point for the goals against categories. All right, but for the goals for category, and for the power play, we're all the way back there. So that's what I think is really hurting us right now. The San Jose Sharks, they're a stud of a team. They're going to whoop us. And we beat the San Jose Sharks. My God, man, if we can put some wins together here, I mean, it's not over just yet. I know 19 regulation losses, 20 now. Yeah, I mean, we have to win so many in a row to even have a chance. Yeah, no, we can't get off the ground. Trading block. Now continue. Actually, that's one way I could do trades. You know what? Hang on a sec. I'm going to stop this simulation. Stop the simulation. Hang on. Let me see what the contract situations are with LeCavalier and Thornton. All right, so Thornton's up this year. He's 34 years old. I wouldn't mind re-signing him because he still has his C-minuses. There's nothing wrong with an 89 overall center. There's nothing wrong with that. So I wouldn't mind keeping Joe. But where's LeCavalier? LeCavalier's 33. He's 1 year younger. He still has a C's too. I don't have anything against those guys, and I wouldn't mind keeping them for another 2 years because I expect us to be a good team. I wanted to keep them up until the last year of Stamkos' contract, then trade them away. Because when we re-sign Stamkos, all of our young guns will be ready to play, and you know LeCavalier and Thornton can be here, and then they could be good trade assets in 2 or 3 years. Well, as soon as they get the D's, I'll trade them away, but they still have the C's. So, but this is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to trade them. All right. I don't think if we trade them, we'll be a good team all of a sudden. We may be like building for the future, but we already have plenty of players in place. But you know what I'll do? Just to see what we could get back for them, I'm going to put LeCavalier and Big Joe Thornton on the... Where is he? Joe Thornton. Thornton on the, what's it called? The trading block. And I'm also going to put David Perron. You know why? Because we have a bunch of young playmakers coming up, and he actually has a really good trade value, better than the Cavalier's. The only reason his trade value is that good is because his salary is only 2.5, and that's only for another like 2 more years. So I know I wanted to keep this guy, but I wouldn't mind just seeing what we could get for him. Okay. Now, what would I want? I want offense, especially if I'm going to be trading away these guys. Team surplus of defense. I want offense. Draft picks. I don't want any draft picks, all right? I want players here. I don't want any veterans, youth and prospects, and prime-aged. Centers, don't need any centers. I need wingers. I need some defensemen, and I want to see goaltenders as well, all right?